Hey guys, this is Miss Harden here. I have just kind of learned some really neat tips on how to level up, so to speak, your quote unquote classroom in slides. And so I wanted to show you a few tips. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you some things. Alright, so the first thing I want to show you is my specialist friends out there. Something that is really neat is, since we are posting into homeroom teachers' classrooms, we can actually make our own classroom in Google Slides. And past this, you're only changing the slides and the links on this page. So no longer are we gonna have to go to each individual classroom. Once you change it on here, it should update automatically. I'm going to show you some neat things that you can do with this, though. For any classroom teacher, you can link some things. For example, if you wanted to go on a virtual field trip, or you wanted to share a certain website with your kids, you wanted to show a YouTube video, etc. All of these images right here are clickable and they have a link. This one in particular has a YouTube video of me playing the piano. And I'm going to show you essentially how you would go about doing that. So basically, you're going to either click on an image and say insert link and then copy and paste the link. I want to show you how you link it in a text box though. So I'm going to delete 6th grade just so I can sort of show you the process. The first thing I want to do is create a text box. I'm not, however, going to type anything in it just yet. I'm going to go down here, click insert, hit link, and sometimes it'll pop up with this thing that says enter text here, essentially. For right now, I'm going to ignore that, but just know sometimes it'll pop up with insert text here. That's why I didn't type anything right away. So you can either paste a link like I did, a YouTube, or another really cool feature is slide in this presentation. And if you see off to the side, I have several slides, each a different slide for each grade level. Okay, so I'm going to hit slide in presentation. For 6th grade, it's slide 8. I'm going to hit apply. And then I can also type in the text box. Make it slightly bigger. I'm going to highlight it, change the color. That's not the right color. And change the font to what it was before. Also not the right color. There it is. Change that. Hit upgrade and then move it to wherever I. Essentially, you're linking a text box, so whatever you type in there is up to you. Okay, so 6th grade would come in here, click on 6th grade, and normally it would link to, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Let's try this again. So you enter text, 6th grade, slides and presentation. It's in slide 8, hit apply. We're going to erase that. Bold it. Sorry, this is taking so long. Gonna delete that. Okay, so now we have it. 6th grade is going to come into this classroom, hit that. They'll click on slide 8, and it brings them to this slide. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how you get this animation going on. I have animation in every single slide, but I did want to show you 6th grade because if you'll email me, I will give you access to this presentation and you can add your own Bitmoji to our little quote-unquote club. So with the GIFs. I'm going to show you that next. How to remove a background from an image or make it transparent, and also I'm going to show you how to remove it from a GIF. So this is just a Bitmoji. I came up here and entered a Bitmoji. 4th grade, their first assignment is to do a rhythm monster. And so we're going to add some monsters so it looks like monsters have taken over the classroom. The first one I'm going to show you is I'm going to remove a background from just a normal picture. So I'm going to come up here. I'm going to open a tab that has the website remove.bg on it. Okay. I'm going to open up another tab where I can search for images. I just said monster coming from the wall. Preferably you want something on a solid background. It works better. You can either A, once you click on it, drag and drop it, or if you need to, you can right click, save as, save it to your desktop, and upload it. Okay, so once I have this background removed, I'm going to hit download, and mine pops up over here. You might have to actually go searching in your downloads video for another day if you want it. And all I'm going to do is drag and drop over there. Now I'm going to crop this image so that I have better control over it. And make it a little bit bigger. And now I have a monster coming from the wall. Now let's do a monster GIF. And for those of us who are not tech friendly, a GIF is just basically a 10-second animation that people make. The kids will go bonkers over this. So you're going to need a website called unscreen.com. Make sure you have that open. I'm going to type in the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but I'm type in monster and GIF with it. And again, you want something preferably on a solid background and something that doesn't really blend in with the background. So here's a monster shrugging. We'll look at him. If that's the one that I want, I clicked on the image. Now I'm going to drag it to this unscreen. Okay, if it doesn't work, you can try it again. Not all of them work. Looks like that one's not going to work, so we'll just have to choose a different one. He's kind of cute. So one of the things that I want to talk about is if it has this checkered background and you drag it across and it doesn't have a background with it, it already has a transparent design, so you can just drag it to your Google slide. And voila! Now I have some animation to go with it. Let's look for a green monster that kind of fits this. So it kind of looks like he's tracking me. So I'm going to type in green slimy monster GIF. All of these are kind of gross. Okay, so let's click on this one. See what he does. Doesn't look like he has any animation. We'll go back to monster GIF. Okay, he kind of fits. He looks a little too friendly, but we'll use him. So let's pretend that he doesn't have a transparent background. All I'm going to do is drag it to that site. And the same sort of concept as before, I'm just going to click download. Alright, here's one. Hopefully this one works. There we go. while we're waiting, I'm going to go back and find a monster that I just had. This checkered background typically lets me know that he's transparent, so I'm just going to drag him over. You can also right-click, copy, and paste if you want to. The trick with some of this is to make monsters smaller as they go towards the back and monsters bigger as they come towards the front. That gives your classroom some depth. Okay, so that's essentially how you do it. I'm going to go back to the 6th grade slide. This, all I did was type in something like a sound wave GIF, something. These are all images from Google that I just removed the background from. Okay, if we go to that next week, these are all GIFs. I removed the background. Let's go back to that website. It's done. It's now transparent. I can download it. Go back to the slide that I was on. And there we go. So, kids should be super impressed by this. I'm going to run through what I have for the first week. Kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grade all have a steady beat scavenger hunt to do. So I gave them things that have a steady beat to give them some inspiration. The TV on here, I'm going to put a video for video instruction in case they need help. 3rd grade is doing meter. So I just put some cute little animations in there. 4th grade is doing the monster. Fifth grade is doing the meter of your favorite song, so I just added some musical GIFs. And 6th grade is doing the tempo of their favorite songs, but I'm giving them a lounge too. Alright, I hope this helps. Let me know if you need any other assistance. I'll be glad to help you out. Thanks for watching.